So let's talk about the difference between talent and skill. Anybody read the book Outliers? Good, great book, right? Talent and skill. Talent is something that you can have God-given, just given you. Whitney Houston's voice is a talent. Tiger Woods, for the most part, his natural whatever, has a natural talent for golf. Skill is something you develop. They did a thing once. They actually, in this book, they broke down the highest successful people on this earth and how they got there. And you know what they found? Common denominators. They found that of all of they took the Beatles. The Beatles, when they first started, stunk. Couldn't even play for an hour. They stunk. But they started playing strip clubs 7 nights a week. They took people like Bill Gates, and they found that Bill Gates just happened to be born at a time in his life where he happened to be placed next to one of the only programming computers on the face of the earth that he could use all day and learn programming. And the reason why it matters when he was born is because he had nothing better to do. And they found that what these people had in common is that every single one of them, on the highest degree, I'm not talking all-stars, I'm talking Hall of Fame, what they found was that they had put in more than 10,000 hours worth of practice. That's skill. How many of us have put in those kinds of hours? How many of us can say we deserve it? Do you realize that in the National Hockey League, over 70% of the players are born between January and March? What an accident. What a coincidence. Over 70% were born between January and March, but it had to do with back in the junior leagues, they picked the kids who were older, so it was by birth date, because they wanted the older kids, because at that age, when you're 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever it may be, there generally is a difference between an 8-year-old and a 7-year-old. And so when they picked those kids born between January and March, they had 3 times as much ice time as every other kid. So it wasn't they were more naturally gifted, they got more ice time, 10,000 hours. How much time are you putting into your skill?